Hey K-pop fans and K-Cord fam, welcome to our newest episode of K-pop Convos. Though today's episode isn't so much a conversation as it is some exciting news with a little of our commentary and opinions inserted.
If you haven't heard already, the undeniable force that is Hybe is making a new move in the entertainment world, and they are bringing three of what some would consider the biggest groups along with them for the ride: BTS, TXT, and Enhypen.
But before we dive into that, if you enjoy this video and would like to see more like it, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more videos, and don't forget to tap the bell. Now let's get into this.
If you've been on K-Cord and you're a viewer and you've been here with us for a while, you've probably heard Free and I mention that we like to write original stories. Both of us consider ourselves amateur writers with the hopes of publishing our work in the real world eventually.
But until eventually happens, we've used the writing platform Wattpad to share our works with friends and fellow readers. In fact, it's where we first met each other years ago. Now, you might be wondering what in the world this has to do with Hybe and some of their biggest artists. Well, let us tell you.
While some of us in the US were sleeping, the announcement was made that Hybe, and more importantly, BTS, TXT, and Enhypen will be teaming up with the digital comic platform Webtoons and original story platform Wattpad. The partnership will bring fans new series of webcoms and web novels featuring these three talented K-pop groups.
Starting January 14th, 2022, 3 original webcomics in collaboration with Hybe artists will be available on the Webtoon platform, while 3 web novel versions will be available on Wattpad. The first in Hybe's original story collection has been titled 7 Fates Choco with BTS and will be released on January 14th. Following that, on January 15th, will be Enhypen's Dark Moon and TXT's Star Seekers on January 16th. Though not every article we've personally seen has mentioned this, we have also seen talk of a 4th series called Crimson Heart, which will involve a new girl group that has yet to debut.
An article headline.com. The first Hybe original story, 7 Fates Choco with BTS, follows 7 young men bound by fate. After growing up together through the series of trials and tribulations, they must become a unified group of 7 to unlock their destiny. 7 Fates Choco is an urban fantasy story set in the near future, inspired by the Chakogapsa tiger hunters of the Joseon Dynasty in Korea. The story remains traditional Korean tiger tales and mythological world of wild beasts.
Enhypen's Dark Moon mixes urban fantasy and teen romance. The story follows the confrontation, confusion, and chemistry between a group of vampires, a pack of werewolves, and a mysterious girl with a secret. Dark Moon will be part of a series of stories, starting with Dark Moon: The Blood Altar on January 15th.
TXT's The Star Seekers follows a group of young men in a K-pop band who live in a world where magic is part of everyday reality. The group awakens one day to discover they possess dormant magical abilities. The tale features imaginary creatures, magic, and a look at the world of entertainment.
Webcomics and web novels are some of the most exciting categories in global entertainment, with a growing creator economy of superstar creators, massive fandoms around the world, and diverse IP fueling a new era of adaptations in TV and film, said Jungkook Kim, founder and global CEO of Webtoon Entertainment. We're thrilled to work with Hybe to bring these incredible stories to fans all over the world in formats they know and love on Webtoon and Wattpad.
Yes, this is really exciting news. We love to read, and reading stories about some of our favorite groups sounds like a dream come true. Both of us are personally looking forward to this new adventure. That being said, not everybody's thrilled with this idea.
It's no surprise that not long after this announcement was made, Twitter blew up like an atomic bomb, with armies, MOAs, and engines expressing their thoughts and feelings about this new move. While some seem excited, like us, others expressed their disapproval with Hybe's latest venture. Hashtags like Not Wattpad quickly began trending in the Twitterverse.
Many people seem to think that Hybe should be focusing more on the music and less on the stories. Some even have claimed that Hybe is more worried about making money off their top groups over making music for their fans.
Others simply don't believe that Hybe belongs on platforms like Wattpad due to the various fanfictions that can be found on these sites. While some people have made jokes and memes of BTS reading some of these fanfictions, and let's be honest, that would be both hilarious and terrifying, others genuinely think that these stories will scare Hybe away.
Worse than that, people think that it's already happened. After the announcement was made, Hybe created an official account on Wattpad, but it didn't last long.
After just a couple hours, the account was deleted, making many fans convinced that the fanfictions found there have in fact scared them away. Some fans even believe that BTS's latest preview video for the 2022 Season's Greetings merch is proof enough that Hybe has secret moles reading these stories and bringing them to life.
As of the making of this video, Hybe hasn't made any announcements regarding their creation and quick deletion of their Wattpad account. But they have made an official Twitter and Instagram account for each of these stories. So all we can do until that happens is give our honest opinion. First off, yes, Wattpad has a dark side, but so does everything and everyone. And as far as the fanfiction goes, those can be found all over the web, not just Wattpad. Besides, not all fanfictions are creepy, and not all stories on Wattpad are fanfiction.
Like we said, we write on there too. No, we do not write fanfiction. But Mur and I do both have K-pop inspired stories that we've been working on due to the fact that we just love K-pop that much. Quick disclaimer, all our characters are completely fictional. But we also write lots of other stories, as do lots of other writers on Wattpad. Most of the friends we've made on the app are grown adults looking to get feedback on their original stories in preparation for crossing the line into real-world publishing.
Secondly, and yes, we did see some very wise tweets expressing the same thoughts, but let's be real, does anyone actually think that BTS, TXT, or Enhypen are writing these stories? Probably not, as they do have a lot of other things to do like make music. Chances are these stories are written by someone else with the approval of the groups in Hybe. We honestly doubt that any of the groups are doing these writing themselves or would allow Hybe to make these partnerships without their consent.
As for Hybe deleting their Wattpad account, well, while the idea of fanfiction scaring them away sounds funny, or scary for those who write that, Mur and I don't believe that's what happened. It's our personal opinion that Hybe created the account with the intention of getting things prepared for a soft start, only to be unprepared when the followers started raining down on them. We think it's much more likely that they decided to simply wait until the release dates of these new comics and novels are closer, rather than dealing with the chaotic storm that's awaiting them right now.
There have been many promotions made for and released for this partnership. We doubt that Hybe has decided to back out because a few fans with big imaginations has scared them away. They're already invested money into this project, and it stands to reason that they will make even more from it. Besides, why delete a Wattpad account and not the Twitter or Instagram accounts for each story? Even BTS themselves have recently released a video where they discuss their story, Seven Fates Choco, and their characters.
Now, before we leave you with this video of BTS and their teaser for their story, let us say one more time that we think this could be a great venture for artists and fans alike. At the very least, it's worth giving a try. We doubt our boys would start this journey if it wasn't something they wanted, and as fans, the two of us are prepared to support them in that decision. Thanks for watching.
자신의 비극적 운명에 대한 진실을 알아내기 위해서 또 소중한 사람을 잃어버려서 복수하기 위해 모인 범 사냥꾼들 한 명 한 명의 이야기에도 주목해주세요.
범의 능력을 사용해서 범을 사냥하지만 또 동시에 범인 걸 들켜서는 안 되는 아주 곤란한 상황에 처해 있는 인물입니다.
범의 속을 해서 살아남기 위해 끔찍한 일을 저지를 수밖에 없었는데요. 주인공들이 매 순간 어떤 선택을 할지, 또 그 선택이 어떤 사건으로 이어질지 계속 지켜봐주세요.
한국 전설의 요괴, 불가사리 같은 옛 설화에서 차용한 흥미로운 설정도 있습니다.
세븐 페이츠 차코는 한국의 설화 속에 등장하는 범과 곰, 그리고 조선시대 범 잡는 부대였던 차코갑사를 모티브로 한 어반 판타지입니다.
신시라는 도시에 범이라는 이름의 괴물들이 인간을 사냥하기 위해 넘어오면서 시작됩니다. 그리고 7명의 범 사냥꾼들이 차코라는 이름으로 모이는 거죠.
차코는 부패하고 혼란한 근미래 도시를 배경으로 다양한 범의 활약을 드러냅니다.